Did you break another string, did you? Did you break a string?
Yes.
Do you need to change it? Yeah?
I did a paint job as well.
Okay. Well, you can change it, and Ian and the rest of the boys will have a bit of a chat.
That's right.
Will it take you very long?
Well, actually, we could probably play that. It might be.
Might sound better.
Makes no difference.
Feeling a little insecure at this time? No, of course not. Yeah, mate, go for it. Change it. And if the boys wanted... If you take too long, I'll just get the guys to get into it.
There's too many strings of guitars anyway.
That's right.
In case you missed that, the boys are saying that there's probably too many strings on the guitar. So, guys, how's the... how do you find... I mean, you wouldn't categorise the music you do as really, hardcore blues or anything. I mean, how do you describe the style of music you do?
R&B, blues and swing, basically, is probably a good description. I mean, we cover most of those territories. As the blues these days is a pretty wide sort of genre as well. So, like a lot of people's vision of blues is a very small one, but really it's such a big
Absolutely.
genre.
Well, look at the East Coast Blues Festival.
Yeah, well,
Midnight Oil's playing there.
Yeah, I know. Well,
Yeah, this is, I found that quite kind of strange, the Oils were playing there. But
yeah, well,
I think those guys are trying to really appeal to a really wide space. I mean, last year they went a bit folky and whatever, and I think they got their butts kicked a little bit for it rather than being hardcore blues.
Yeah. Well, I was there last year, and there was some really, really great acts on, and there was a few that were... You wondered why, but anyway, I mean, they're just trying to get the punters in the door. So.
And they've got to make up the numbers, and I suppose
sure.
their budgets are limited and whatever.
Yep.
Speaking of festivals and all that, you guys played at the 95 Blues Festival. You haven't been interested in getting into doing,
It's a long way to go for very little money.
Yeah, you were saying before.
Yeah, that's right. But anyway, one of the best festivals that is going on at the present point in time is the Australian Blues Music Festival at Goulburn, actually, and that's a really happening thing as well.
We actually went down there. We did had a bit of a chat with Thunder Shuffle, with
Oh,
Paul
yeah.
O'Brien, and
Sure.
caught up with Ray Hoff. And
Yep.
the only thing that I found about that festival was it's so disjointed. Unfortunately, I mean, you drove into Goulburn on a Saturday and it looked like Ghost Town Parade. And unless you knew exactly where you were going, and the different pubs had a great vibe. But
program.
yeah, I mean, I went to the first one where they had it all in the big showground, and I thought, okay, it might have been a bit of a nightmare organisational wise, but from a vibe point of view, to go there and see a couple of stages and to be able to mix with everyone that's into it was a really nice...
Yeah. But however, I found that there was lots of good stuff happening within easy walking distance.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
but
absolutely.
anyway, but that was pretty good. I enjoyed that.
So, guys, you teach saxophone, don't you? Steve does. Or is it Ed or Steve?
Both do.
But is there a lot of young kids getting into saxophone? I mean, do they all want to be like guitarists? I mean, I know when I was growing up, everyone wanted to play lead guitar. There wasn't a lot of people that wanted to play sax and whatever. But I mean, is there more kids getting into the wind instruments? It is classed as a wind instrument, isn't it? Okay. Is there more kids and that the likes of such getting into that type of instrument?
Well, I've got as much work as I can handle. Yeah, pretty busy. I've got 2 full days of teaching. I've got a couple of private schools. There are mainly girls who actually want to learn to play saxophone.
Yeah, because I was going to say it's a really horny instrument. I mean, pardon the pun, but it is. It's like a really horny instrument. I mean,
Oh yeah, it's good to look at. It's good to be seen at.
spoken like a true horn player.
Yep.
So a lot of girls getting into it. Yeah, it's kind of unusual, I suppose. I mean, keyboards, yeah, but I mean, I haven't seen any bands with a female horn player up front.
Oh, there's a few.
Yeah,
There's a few.
Yeah.
There's a few. Yeah.
Okay. So the next track, what are you going to do? Is that off the current CD room service or?
Well, I think we'll do another new one actually, and then we'll do one off room service. But basically, because we need the practice, we'd like to introduce our new drummer. This is the first time he's ever played with us.
Yes. Debut.
A debut, yeah. Baptism of fire, you could say. So we figured he needs a practice. So this is as good a place to do it as any.
So Paul, how's it going for you?
Oh, it's good, yeah. They just got a massive repertoire, so we're looking at probably 70 songs or something to get through. So it's good because it changes it up. All the sets are different, but it takes a while to get through it all.
Good to mix it up, so to speak. Yeah.
Sure.
And what were you doing before you joined these guys?
I played with a few blues bands recently. I started playing blues recently. Chicken Pickers, Well Swung, a few bands around town, and a few fill-ins here and there, and picked up with these guys.
If you just click into thebasement.com.au, we've got the Bellhops live in the studio. Now, guys, you've got a couple of upcoming gigs while John sort of like tunes his guitar and gets it all cranked up again. You're doing the Empire on the 18th of May.
Yep. We're doing some gigs in Newcastle next week, but the next Sydney gigs we've got is because I'm going to New Orleans.
Oh, yeah, really?
Jazz Festival, which is pretty cool.
Awesome.
Yeah. So when I get back, we got the Empire on the 18th of May, which is always a good gig, and we're doing the Sydney Blues Society's Blues Cruise on the 20th of May.
On the 20th of May.
Yeah.
Is the first time you've been over for the New Orleans one?
Yeah.
I hear it's pretty specky. I'd love to get over there myself.
We've got tickets to see B.B. King and Van Morrison in concert. So
wow.
Well, that's separate to the festival, but I mean
the list is just
endless.
Unbelievable.
Who do you pick out as But anyway, yeah, it should be a blast. So when we get back, hopefully we'll get some more gigs happening.
And got a date to launch the CD, the new CD?
Oh man, how long?
Yeah.
We're hoping to finish off all the horns tomorrow, and do a bit of other things, a few guitar bits and pieces, and then we've still got a bit of housekeeping to do, and then we've got to mix. So like.
It's been a very long process. We've had a few dramas along the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Harmonica players leaving and drummers leaving.
harmonica players. That
Yeah.
would, yeah.
We're a harmonica-free zone at the moment, which is a good way to be.
Well, you kind of, it's pretty fat the way
Yeah, I
it
know.
is. I mean, you
I
can.
know.
Where do you say stop?
Sure, exactly.
Like it's like
That's exactly what we said.
Where do you say enough's enough?
Yeah.
Okay, the Bellhops here live in the studios of thebasement.com.au. John has got his guitar cranked up, and boys, when you're ready.
Yeah, it's a song called